Beavis and Butthead are not real. They are stupid cartoon people completely made up by this Texas guy who we hardly even know. Beavis and Butthead are dumb, crude, thoughtless, ugly, sexist, self-destructive fools. But for some reason, the little wiener heads make us laugh.
Welcome. So, yeah, I got some editing I gotta do. I'm not feeling this. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We'll just go ahead and roll with it. But yeah, I got some editing I gotta do. Hopefully... So basically, just before I just started, I already did a video for the Like a Dragon TV show. I'm gonna need to edit that essentially after this this stream, so I got some work I gotta do, along with all the other projects that I gotta do. But honestly, I tried my best to kind of take it easy this week, because I was just like, there's always going to be like projects to edit and do for the second channel, and I'm now at the point to where it's like, I think I got the majority of the shows, of the videos that I want to do for the second channel, and now I'm having to do, well, actually, I still need to do the second half of some videos that I have in mind, so, like, I think I'm going to be doing that over the course of November, and, yeah. My plan is to try and get everything down for December. I kind of want December. I'm debating on, should I have December be like the 1st of December, or should I shoot for Christmas kind of type of thing, and we'll do like a big thing or another. So yeah, I'm debating on how I want to do everything. So, but I think that's for future Liv to make the decision on. Right now, I'm just kind of vibing, chilling, and just slowly as I can, just try and get everything done. So, but I am gonna be doing a video that I gotta edit everything. So that's on the to-do list. So it is what it is. So yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. Well, actually, maybe I do. And that is, let me adjust my mic here. There actually is one thing I do have to bring up, and that is... Fuck! Now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah. Yesterday's stream. If anyone's interested in it, heavily recommend checking it out, because that was a hell of a reveal, and everything else. So everything from yesterday's stream, it was like must watch kind of type of stuff. It did kind of like bring me to tears and everything else. There was a couple of moments to where it was just hard to just kind of go through all of that. Anyway, let's just get started here. Alright. Let's see. Actually, no, we do need that. And yeah, I think we're okay after that. Yeah, I actually kind of have the game already fired up. So... where the hell did I leave off? That's what I want to know. Pretty much we're going to be doing, like, main story. I'm pretty sure, like, we actually completed the quest at the second home, I guess is what we're calling it. So, yeah, I completed all of that stuff. So now it's just basically, let's just do main story, and if there's any side quests that we still need to do, and there's plenty that we gotta need to do on that front. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be going today, just simply because I kinda, well, honestly, I kinda don't even really want to do the video that I need to edit, so Now that I think about it, I kind of don't even want to touch it. I'm only doing it because I feel like I play a lot of Yakuza games, so I'm just kind of like throwing my 2 cents into the ring. Kind of type of thing. Is this a quest? What the hell, Mom? You tricked me. You never leave the house if I hadn't. You are worried about me, and you'll lie to get me outside, then ask if I'll let another family adopt me. If you don't leave, you'll be a... What is that? Hiyazumi? For the rest of your life. Do you really want that for yourself? Sounds like a man that has issues. What's so bad about that? I'm just fine at home. I don't even want a job. It's kind of bad. But then, how will you ever get married? Shut up, Mom. I don't need a woman in my life anyway. I'm going to my room. Hard times. Hard times. Please. Are you alright? Yes. Thank you for asking. You heard all that, didn't you? How embarrassing. That guy, he's your son. Yes. I am just gonna botch his name. Yuchi Taro? I'm gonna say Yuchi Taro? I just feel so bad that he's a Hiyazumi. I want to do something for him, but Hiyazumi. As I'm sure you know, only the eldest son can be the heir of the samurai family. And Yushan has an older brother. Any other sons in those families are considered Hizumi, getting treated no better than random loggers renting their homes. Right. I heard people talk about them as just being backups in case the oldest son dies. Pretty heavy stuff, sounds like. Certainly right. And was that what you fight about? What fight was about? Indeed. People act like Hizumi are freeloaders, but that's awful, isn't it? Treating family members that way? Yeah, that's true. Well, normally Hizumi still like to go out and get normal jobs. Maybe get married eventually, but my son says he's fine staying in his room for the rest of his life. He's holed up in there day and night doing who knows what. I'm just beside myself with worry at this point. So I'm guessing she probably tries to do like random jobs to just try and get him to just do something. Feels bad. That sounds concerning, right? So I decided I'd try and talk him into meeting with his other family I know who recently lost their son. And Yuchan, he figured you out and stormed back to his house. Yes, you saw. I'm really at a loss for what to do. I'm not the oldest son in my family, so I guess I kinda understand his problem, but... What? Really? Then, would you be willing to talk to my son? What do you want me to... You want me to talk to him? Yes, I think it could do him some good to hear from someone else who shares his situation. I wonder if there's got to be like something he's doing at his home that's like, I'm either thinking it's going to be like batshit crazy insane, or he actually has, he's kind of like a surrogate for like another family, like maybe like I don't know, something like a samurai's family was like nearly slaughtered, and like the only thing that's left is like a wife and child, and he's kind of like being you know, father figure to the family and stuff. It's going to be like one of the two. And by the way, I'm just thinking out loud. I think it could do him some good to hear from someone else who shares his situation. Please, would you speak with him? Just for a bit. Like we have a choice. You give me the option, but honestly, it's just, here's the option if I want to fuck off to do something else because that's what I said I was going to do, or just straight up do it. I'll talk to him. Really? Thank you so much. Oh, what's your name, sir? Saito. Saito-san. Thank you very much. Here. Come right this way. Guessing she has like a shop, maybe? Are you there? I'm sorry about earlier. Someone here who wants to talk to you. His name is Saito-san. Can he come up to your room? Of course he can. No visitors. Okay. I guess he doesn't feel like it. Well, I'm going to talk to him anyway. Go ahead. Alright, what's going on in here? What the? Who the hell are you? And haven't you ever heard of knocking? My guy, you do not have a door. I'm Saito. I'm here to talk to you. Like your mom mentioned. The hell do you have to talk to me about? Saito-san was also born into a samurai family who already had a son. I thought maybe you would like to talk it out with someone in the same situation. What? I don't want to hear any stupid pep talk, especially from some damn stranger. Ma'am, would you mind if I speak with your son alone? Not at all. Have a nice chat, Yu-chan. Oh. Wait, fuck. And then just leaves. He cramped up as soon as his mother left. How should I start this off? I'm guessing he has no friends. I'm guessing he's up to something. Obviously, it does look like there's a lot of photos, but I can't get a good angle on anything, so it's like I kind of can't quite tell. I think I see a geisha, so... Like, I'm looking over here and I'm like, I think that's a geisha? Anyway, this is freaking weird as hell. I mean, I'm guessing he's doing something, but he probably don't want to talk about that, but any passion in life? So what's your passions in life? I swear to God, you gotta have passion in life. Like, real talk. Like, get hobbies. Like, do something. Like, it does feel kind of weird to, like, have, like, streaming as, like, kind of like my hobby, along with other stuff as well. But basically, like, you guys are, like, witnessing my hobby in real time.
Hmm?
What? Really?
Uh.
Yeah. Isn't there something in life you really care about? Want more of? At least? Take all the time you need. I am... What am I passionate about? What do I like? Nope, I got nothing. Wow, this is, okay. I kind of wasn't anticipating that as a response.
Nani?
You? Don't like anything.
Hey.
Nothing comes to mind. But if I had to pick something, I guess I would be doing nothing all day. That is the most boring fucking life I've ever heard. Okay.
Hmm?
What? I know plenty of guys your age who are just really passionate about what they do. They all live their lives like there's no tomorrow, guaranteed of any of them. Don't talk about guys my age like we are close to kneeling over, man. You are gonna freak me out. I mean, I guess I do feel kind of bad when I see people my age get invested in something. If doing nothing makes you feel bad, then why don't you do something? Discovered this a long time ago, even as I was in high school. Like that's just how my mind just kind of worked. I realized, like, I'm kind of just doing nothing all day. It's like, I picked up hobbies. So, well, then again, it did kind of feel like, for the longest of time, I actually didn't even see playing video games as, like, a hobby. But now that like, obviously over the years, like, yeah, it's clearly a hobby, but I don't know why I just never saw it as a hobby. But eventually I was, like, you know, listening to music and kind of got back into pro wrestling and stuff, so.
Eh?
But yeah, I felt like shit when I slowly began to realize, like, I was kind of doing nothing. Well, do you want to change? This dude literally has nothing. I do? Okay, then. Okay, when? I don't know. The answer's now. Right. I have a feeling this guy needs more than just a stranger asking basic questions to get him to change. But what exactly would work best for him? I wonder. Can we punch him in the face? Remind him of his future. I think that's implied. I do want to punch him just because I think it would be funny. But I don't know if we're gonna get, like, I don't know, something bad out of it. Let's make a personal connection. I need to get him to lower his guard and be more receptive to advice. Maybe some small talk would get him to open up. Otherwise, I'm punching him in the face. What kind of girls are you into?
Eh?
Why are you asking me that? You never had it cross your mind? Guys usually get around enough at your age to know their type. What would you say yours is? I don't get anywhere. I wonder if he's insecure. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, where am I supposed to meet a girl from my room? Dude doesn't even look out his window. I don't leave at all, let alone go to places to pick up women. The only women in my life are my mom and my aunt. And I guess my sugar ladies? Are those the photos that's on the floor right now? So yeah, I don't know if I have any sort of type yet. I see. But I do have a dream girl. Well, this is a start. What's that? Well, she has to be beautiful, nice, a great cook, and come from a rich family and really good in bed. Oh my god, I feel like, bro, I think your standards are way too high. Unfortunately, I think everyone is kind of guilty of that. The only thing I can really say about this is like, I feel like this is like a case of pick two, because that's the best you're probably gonna get. Chances are, more commonly than not, you're gonna come across women that are nice, and most likely you're gonna come across women that are probably. Actually, no. Even I'm a bad cook, I would say. Maybe my standards are way too high. Maybe I should be saying like only pick one. Because not everyone is gonna look like a supermodel. Not everyone's gonna be a good cook. Not everyone's gonna come from a rich family, and not everyone is gonna be good at bed. You have very high standards. That is basically what I was trying to say. I'd be spending the rest of my life with the woman, right? I'm actually... Well, if you both have imperfections, you can... Like cooking, say for example, right? If you're both terrible at cooking, maybe that's like a good place to start. Like, you could work together, try and, I could see that being a thing. I'd be spending the rest of my life with a woman, right? I'm actually comprising here, to be honest, and she has to have long hair. Okay, I think having long hair, I think that's actually like something to where it's like, okay, work with that. Personally, I think women that do have long hair do look better, at least in my opinion. But even still, I've seen some women with short hair that look perfectly fine. Sometimes I see women pass by my window. I was actually saying earlier, I don't think this guy even looks out his window. Passing by my window, their long hair flowing. But they are not good. They're so normal, not sexy at all, and really uneducated looking most of the time, too. Pathetic. Bro really needs to get out once in a while, touch some fucking grass. Get real. I don't think they would say that back in the day, but yes. What? You are just a shut-in, lie about. Look around you. what do you even have to offer a woman? Good point. All you got are demands. Your standards are through the roof, but you really expect a woman to notice you when this is your life. Yeah. Stole the words out of my mouth. Like I said, get real. The women you look down on don't even have a reason to give you the time of day. And somehow I feel like this angle is a good allegory. Crap. I only wanted to break the ice and I wound it up biting his head off. You know what? You're right.
Eh?
Huh? I know you're right about me. I don't have anything to offer anyone. I get all high and mighty and look down on people. It's just how I deal with my situation. Nobody's even told me off that directly before. So, thanks, Saito-san. What? I didn't expect it, but that actually got Yuchitaro to be more honest with me. Do I do now? I need to figure out how to really push this guy into changing. Boost his self-confidence is, drag him out of his room. Oh my god. I think boosting his confidence is a good way to go. But part of me wants to drag his ass out because this dude thinks he's all high and mighty. Maybe, let's try boosting his self-confidence. Needs to be one who decides to step out if he really... That's another thing. If we just force him out, it's just gonna force him to just want to go back to his hiding hole. But if it's a case of to where we could kind of like talk to him man to man and try and get him to like think about everything, there is a chance he might actually like find a way to find a routine to get the hell out. Hey Vish, welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. Right now we're just trying to talk to a fucking shut-in who... I am just baffled how this man even exists. Needs to be one who decides to step out of this house, and if he really is going to change a shot at chance. Maybe if I try to boost his confidence, he'll be more willing to leave. Let's see. What's the best way to pick this guy up from rock bottom? Do you have any special skills? Like something I could do? I think that's implied. There's got to be something. Let me think. Takes 1,000 years. I suppose I do... Well, I did anyway. I really was something at it too. The floor is yours, sir. Really, what was it? I don't want to talk about it. Are we gonna get weird? Oh. Yeah, sometime something happened. Okay. I won't push you. I'll just say I think having something you are really good at that can be a powerful weapon itself. Everyone has at least one skill. If you ever think you are useless, you're dead wrong. Have some confidence in your abilities. I know you will be okay if you do that. Saito-san, thank you, really. It's been so long since someone said anything like that to me. I appreciate it. Find the weapon that gives me confidence. We're gonna be here for a while. The idea that freaking Ryoma just gets up and just walks away would just be the funniest thing as this guy just stares up into space. Sounds like he's putting the pieces together. Glad I was able to get through to him. When I was a kid, I really liked sword fighting. I'm sure there's an underground fight league somewhere that we could show this man. I'd be outside swinging my sword around all day. I must have gotten pretty good at that too. Pretty good from that. Do I dare question where is his sword now? Even won a couple of tournaments at my dojo eventually. This is good. Pretty impressive. Always known I wasn't going to take over the family, so I figured I would make the sword my thing. You know, still give me a solid future. Until one day, here it comes. What happened? Someone got cut down right in front of me, out of nowhere. Okay. I found out he was a scumbag fleeing I think that's Dozen? After getting busted doing something real bad, so it's not like he didn't have it coming. Okay. I watched a man die. Okay, that's actually something. The blood pumping out of his body, the life leaving his eyes. It was just horrible. That was when I realized the thing I've been swinging around for so long, just having a good time, that's what it really does to people. What it meant to do to people. And once I had that thought, I never wanted to pick up a sword or do anything really. I wonder if he's constantly contemplating that. That was the day I went from a promising young son to nothing but I think it's Hiyazumi? Hiyazumi? And you haven't picked up a sword since then. That's right. I feel like he could still train and practice, just so that way it would give him something to do. I know I should work hard at something, even if it doesn't have anything to do with the sword. It's just, I can't. Whenever I get the courage to go out and start doing something, the image of that guy getting cut down flashes in my mind, and I know I could never touch a sword again. I deserve to be Hiyazumi. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't anticipating this. Guess you finally get just how pathetic I am now, huh? Death could be hard on the human psyche. Thanks for talking to me for my mom. I'm glad we did this. I promise, it really did help me feel like I should change, but I think I need to be alone now. Just leave me alone, alright? Huh. Okay. I wasn't anticipating this. Thank you for trying, Saito-san. Sorry it didn't go as well as I hoped. I'm just sorry I couldn't help. That's not true, though. I can't remember the last time he spoke to anyone outside the family. I really appreciate what you've done. Do you think you could talk to him again sometime? Only if you feel like it, of course. Sure. I can try. Well, until next time. Jesus Christ. Saito-san, wait. I forgot to give you the... Hello? Sorry about that. That hurt. Watch where you're going. You ain't really gonna pick a fight with an old woman, are you? I'm sorry. Sorry to my ass. You could have messed up my outfit. Really gonna be like that? You are from a samurai family, ain't you? Well, I think you might have broken a bone in that bump. Here we go. You got money for the doctor? I'm sorry, but no, we don't. So you need me to teach you a lesson on being more careful then, huh? No?
Boy.
Okay, this guy's just being a dumbass. What? Got a problem, buddy? What the hell, man? I'm talking to you. Do you have a problem? He's noisy enough for his voice to carry. Maybe I should just...
Yes.
No problem here. Just minding my business. Carry on. What the hell you mean, carry on? Do we even know that this man has a sword? Because he said he was never going to pick another one up. Listen up, lady. If you don't pay up, you are gonna wind up hurt yourself. Got it? If that's what it takes, then... Wait, what? Are you fucking with me or something? You just don't think I really mean business, huh? I can't hang back any longer. Stop it! Hey, he actually has a sword. Yu-chan. Get the fuck away from my mom. This is a start. You are shaking like a baby deer. Get your ass home if you know what's good for you. No, fuck you. Might be scared. I might even want to throw up right now, but I love nothing more than to run away. But if I really did run away, I could never live with myself. Awesome! I could whoop these guys' ass. Something going on here? Well, look who it is. I got myself a family with some bad manners here. You want to help me straighten them out? Alright? Piss pants, last chance to hightail it out of here. Forget it. You are not laying a finger on my mom. Nice one. I know you'd come to help her out. Didn't think the guy would get backup. I'll help with even out the numbers. Saito-san, thank you. Would you two dipshits shut up? Come on. Let's smear them. You need to actually get some fucking kills in here. Ow. Also, I forgot if my gauge is fully... Well, I guess that answers that question. Slapping my desk over here. Coffee table. He's strong! No! Wait! Wait up!
Oi.
You alright? Huh? That was terrifying! Oh man, I was so scared. I hadn't even touched my sword in so long, but once I heard my mom in danger, I didn't even think about it. That's good. Was I good back there? You were really good. You, Chen? Mom, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Are you? I think this man needs to go to the back alley and just vomit. Yeah, I'm all good. Man, I am rusty. Usually when I get the courage to go do something, the most horrible memories would come back, keeping me from moving on. But when I heard you were in trouble, my body just moved on its own. I didn't even have time to react. It's all thanks to you, Saito-san. This is a start. This is a start. It's because you made the effort, not me. That is true. You were the one who held back at first. You'd come out if I heard what was going on, didn't you? To be honest, I wasn't the only person to play their part back there. I knew you would come for me. Mom, Saito-san, I really want today to be the first day where I really change. I don't want to go back to holding up in my room, feeling terrible. For my mom and for myself, I'm gonna get back into my swordsman training. Because I understand, like, he probably has, like, maybe, to be blunt, PTSD. Like I say, seeing death in its raw form is going to be very hard on someone's psyche. So, but I could imagine you could probably at least, because even if he is a good swordsman, he could possibly, like, teach somebody, like, how to defend themselves. And by the end of the day, I feel like that could be something that he could train himself to do, but also potentially train others. I don't think I totally set just yet, but with enough change and enough time, I think I might open up my own dojo. There we go. You might make your mom proud no matter what you do. Got it? Got it. I meant to give you this earlier, as thanks. Now I want to be doubly sure you get it. You could keep it. Oh, 2 things. Nice. Thank you so much for what you've done. It's like you brought my Yuichi Taro back to me. Stop by the house for another chat anytime. Okay. Sure. Yeah, so we're just going to be doing, like, main story and side quests if I feel like I see a side quest or another. I got a worm. Maybe we should get some food. feel like there's a restaurant somewhere around here. Is it here? Yes! Food, now. Heals, now! PTSD from killing all these people in the streets encounters. I think it's safe to say there's a little bit different. Because in terms of storytelling, also, I have a high belief that we are actually using a rubber sword because no one is dead. Also, rubber bullets. Because I feel like no one actually dies. And on top of that, I'm now reminded of Yakuza 0 to where I snapped a dude's neck. And it's like, how did he not die? Like, that should be dead.
Oreo. 父親のことをお上から聞いた。
そう。はじめさんはなんで新選組に入ったん？お金？偉くなりたい？それとも人を切りたいだけ？
いや、どれでもない。
せやったらなんで？
俺が新選組に入ったのはある人を探すためなんだ。
人探し？
ああ、俺はそいつをどうしても見つけなくちゃならない。それには新選組に入るしかなかった。
はじめさんは人探しなんかのために新選組に入って大勢の罪もない人を切るっていうの？
確かに一番の目的は人探しだ。だが俺は3番隊の隊長というそれなりに影響力のある立場を任された。この立場なら新選組が無用に人を殺すのを防げるかもしれない。少なくとも3番隊くらいはな。
新選組が人を殺さないように？
それでお前のおやっさんが生き返るわけじゃないかな。
でも私みたいな目に遭う人は減るかもしれへん。
ああ、そうなるといいと思ってる。さあ、もう店に帰れ。お上も心配してた。
Yes, I do believe that there are some people that are gonna pop a blood pack when they take a bullet or something.
はじめさん。
ん？
ありがとう。
ああ。
Well, that's unfortunate. At least we're trying to make amends. Wait, is that a quest? What this? What's going on here? You hag, hand over the money. I'll take it by force. Oh, great. Another one of these things. So vulgar.
Oi.
I feel like we just did this. But clearly different situation. There a problem here? A lovely samurai. This man here said he's going to push me down and do all sorts of nasty things. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm gonna need more details. Did not. I just want the dough. I got no interest in a shriveled up old bag. Believe me. Oh my, how rude. Thank you to lost me with that last bit, but basically you're trying to rob her. Is that right? Yeah, exactly. Get in my way and someone's gonna get hurt. Have it your way then. Alright? We got a hero here, boys. You guys got your blood packs? Yeah. He had company? How cowardly. Stand back. Try not to get yourself killed. Now, yes. I feel like my allergies are just wanting to pick up, and I'm trying my best not to sneeze. You got guts. Let's end this fool. For all I know, maybe she's the one handing him out. That is true. Okay, you have like your fucking... Ow. I'm seeing like a spear over here, and that's like pissing me off. Ow! Oh, they both have spears. Perfect. Just what I wanted. I don't believe this. Who is this guy? You want to keep going? Aye, Cap. I want to do it again, I swear. See? No one actually dies. I used a gun and a sword. Good grief. Talk about pathetic. Are you hurt? Just blood capsules. Beautiful.
Eh?
I'm sorry? Oh god, this ain't what I think it is it? Beautiful, beautiful, simply beautiful. The way you fight. Those elegant sword swings. You showed grace with every step. I almost feel like I'm hearing a pro wrestling fan to some degree. I mean, if you're into like all the flip moves and stuff, which I am, but you know, there are people that take flight, and it's like there's a little bit of grace there. You have talent for Yo. Forgive me, I haven't introduced myself yet. I teach a yoga class. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. My name is Maijo, but you can call me Maijo Sensei. Interesting. Sensei already, huh? Okay, Maijo Sensei, I'm Saito. Saito-san, I hope you... I'm guessing she has like a dojo or something. We could like learn something or another. I hope you don't mind me asking, have you ever danced bio before?
Yeah.
Not really? I'm sure I'm pronouncing this wrong. I see. That's a shame. I taught a fair amount of students over the years, but not many with your level of elegance. Take it from an expert. You should definitely do Bio. Me, Bio? Indeed, you. Sometimes whenever I read a word, at least in this case, I want to say bio so bad, but it's probably bu yo or something. Because I know there's going to be like a Japanese way to pronounce it, but then again, no, I was gonna say dude, yeah, because sometimes the alphabet could also be different as well. Because like, what is it in Spanish? They don't have H, so for some reason I think J makes like a H sound. It's weird how things are. So it just I have my own difficulty as is, and it's like now I got to learn these other styles of language. Indeed, you. It would be a shame to waste such grace on swordplay alone. I know. Why not take a trial class? A trial class. That's right. Better you experience it for yourself than have me explain it. Come. Okay. Oh, we have no choice. Perfect. Oh god, we got a stage and everything. So this is Nichi Buza. Pretty nice place. Isn't it though? Alright then, let's jump right in. I thought you had students. Am I the only one? Already? Yes. I'm gonna play a song. Oh god, this is gonna be like what you may call it. We're gonna have to time this. Yes, I am for someone that listens to a lot of music, I'm terrible at timing. It will be your job to dance along. Wait, now? We believe in getting right to it here in Nichibuza. Now then, let's dance. Oh shit, okay. I'm gonna fail properly. How bad is it? Okay. I'm gonna be terrible. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be just utter trash. How bad was it? I actually never played Guitar Hero. When I first saw it, I actually didn't even really, like, understand it. Because even when I looked at it, I was like, I think I would rather just listen to the music than actually, like, pick it up and, like, actually play it. I'm fully aware a lot of people, like, play Guitar Hero. But, yeah, that was never me. How was that? Wonderful. I knew I saw talent in you. It was a truly elegant dance. Okay, well, that's good. That's a lot more to this than I thought. Indeed. That's why it's so fun. If you enjoy it so much, by all means, please come again. I'll even teach you at a special rate, Saito-san. So this was all just so I'd take your class, huh? No matter what age you are living in, the free trial never fails. Guess you know how to play the game. Feel like I can make a reference there, but I'm gonna pass. Joking aside, I know, right? I had a joke, but I was like, nah, screw it. Okay, I didn't really have a joke, but I felt like it. You truly do have something special, Saito-san. Ryo can also be quite refreshing, so please come again when you have the time. I'll stop by. Goodbye, Sensei. I'll be waiting. The dance is pretty deep, and I guess I'm sort of interested. Maybe I should take the time to learn it. No, I'm gonna be terrible. I know how this works. Honestly, it probably didn't help that I... Okay, so... What the hell was the name of that... I feel like I have two examples of, like, when I was, like, utter trash at, like, a rhythm game. Was that the name of it? Oh, Rappa the Rapper. I feel like I remember the name was different. But I think it's Rappa the Rapper. I think I remember playing that game. I was like utter dog shit to it. But yeah, it's like a dog that has like a beanie on, and it's like a rhythm based game. I played that, and I think there was I think GTA San Andreas. There was a whatchamacallit? There was like, I think it's even main story too, to where you had to basically like what is it? Like go to the beach and you had to do like a rhythm like bass game. You had to like dance to some music. And I remember I always had to get like a friend of mine to do it for me. And once that happened, I purposely saved immediately after. And it's like, okay, now I could enjoy the rest. And it wasn't until I got on to like the PC version to where it's like, okay, I want to get this shit down. So I kind of forced myself to do like GTA San Andreas and like do that rhythm game. Eventually I was able to get it down, but for the longest of time, I just could never do it. So, because of that, those two things kind of ruined any potential of, like, me getting into, freaking like rhythm games. It can't be true. It can't be. Please, just listen. No, I don't want to hear it. Shintakun? I'm moving. My family and I are going to Edo. Why, Miho-chan? Why are you doing this? It's my papa. He says we have to go there so he can work. When? Do you have to leave? Soon. Everybody's getting ready now. Why did you wait so long to tell me? Possibly because it's like freaking... It's gonna be a hard conversation. I just couldn't, I'm sorry. I don't want you to be sorry. I want you to stay. Don't be stupid, there's nothing I can do. Fine then, just go. I never want to see your face again, anyway. Leave me alone. Well, this is unfortunate. Shintakun. Don't go. Did you say goodbye to your friend, Miho? Papa, it's almost time to leave. We'll be here to pick you up soon. Make sure you have everything packed, okay? Honestly, this actually sucks because I've fucking been here before. I swear to God, my childhood, town to where I grew up in, I'm having flashbacks right now. I remember the first time I moved, and I remember there was one friend at school that I was and to this day I still remember this. Me and a friend I felt like I never actually said it out loud, but basically it was oh, I'm just gonna. Because, what happened was I knew it was going to be, my last day at school, so, I started, hanging out with all of my friends and stuff. And I think I never actually said it out loud, but I was hanging out with a friend of mine, and my mom, she was, taking care of, errands and stuff. And she was it's a small town, and, everything is, a walk away to, school and stuff. And... so I think it was after school, we just kind of just walking towards home, but we were just kind of messing around, and my mom, she kind of saw me, and she kind of pulled over. And I was always the child that wanted everything, but on that particular day, it was all I just wanted to do is just spend time with my friend, because this was the first big move I ever did, so I don't know if I'm ever going to see him again. So I just basically, with talking to my mom, I said it out loud, since this is going to be my last day at school, I just want to hang out with my friend. And I just kind of waved to my mom and was stepping away from the car, and she was hold on, wait a second. She reaches into her purse and gives me $2. Because there was a cheap candy store, it's not around anymore, but it's called Cheap Jimmy's. And I remember I would go there with $1. They had Tootsie Rolls for 5 cents. Actually no. I think they had it for 1 cent, and I think they also had it for 5 cents. But it's for one piece of candy though. One wrapper piece of candy. And I think the long one was 5 cents, but if you get the mini ones, they were 1 cent. You could go in there with $1, and you could end up with a small bag of candy. And so my mom knew I'd go there all the fucking time, and she hands me $2 for me and my friend. I was fuck it, let's just go buy candy and shit. So And that was a gesture that I remember my mom doing, and it was one of those things to where I know I like wanted everything as a kid, but like that was like the one time I didn't even have like money on my mind. And usually I'm like that kid to where it's like, hey, can I have like $1 or $2 or something? But that was like the one time to where I didn't even have it on my mind. I was like gonna wave to my mom like, hey, I just want to spend time with my friend, starts backing away from the car and like gonna leave. And she was like, she handed me the $2. To this day, I still remember that. So it was like a unique thing that just kind of took place. And so now I'm seeing this story play out. It's like, yeah, I've fucking been here multiple times. To essentially say goodbye forever to a friend, and it's like, it fucking sucks. That happened to me multiple times. So, what's going on with this kid? Are you gonna be alright? Yeah, no, she's not. I don't want it to end like this. I don't want that to be how we say goodbye. I want to apologize, but I can't anymore. Thank you, mister. You were worried about me, right? Yeah. I'm Miho. You're nice, mister. Sorry, I have to go now. I feel like we need to talk to the father. That was in grade school, I believe. I think that particular moment, I think I was in 6th grade, I believe? 6th, 5th grade? So, yeah, yeah, I would have been probably, I want to say like 12-ish at the time. So, yeah, it was, so basically, I think I counted from the age of 10 to the age of 20. I think I moved to like 20 different places in a span of like 10 years. And I know for a fact, there was some days to where I didn't stay at a place longer than a week. So, and at one point, I remember telling my mom, just kind of like put me in like homeschool, because like we're moving around so often, it seems redundant to like put me in like public school when I'm not going to be there any longer than a month, and we're already going to be like fucking moving. So I had that conversation like a couple of times. So but yeah, I think I think I counted something like from the age of 10. Or actually, no, it wasn't 10. But if I want to round to 10, yeah, I think I counted like 10 times or so, or 20 times or so. I like freaking moved, and yeah, there were times to where I remember there was one school to where I showed up for like a day, and I don't remember why my mom pulled me out of that school. And I think I remember having a conversation like, I forget how many years back, but just talking about like all the times we moved. And I think at one point I said, oh yeah, wasn't there like a day to where like I only went to school for like a single day, and then like I was pulled out. And I thought I heard my mom say something along the lines of like, I think she pulled me out because she thought it was like kind of terrible how you have like, and this was during a time period to where I think parents and teachers didn't really think about this. Why is it you have like 50 students for a single class, and not everyone is going to get the same amount of attention than other kids? And I have seen it firsthand to where it's like, you have like a problem, like a math problem, and you don't really know like how to do it. This actually happened to me, and I still remember the teacher's name. His name was Mr. Dean. And And he was a funny ass dude. He would actually like, I think for like Halloween and stuff, he would wear like rainbow afro wigs with like a big red nose. I remember there was like one day to where we had to do, I think it was like an essay or something, and so everyone was like sitting at their desk, and Mr. Dean was like, "Oh, dude, I'm telling you right now, Miss Campbell has her door like wide open. You want me to yell something to them right now?" And the entire class just started cracking up. It was like, it was like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. And I forget what the fuck he yelled, but it was like so random, and I think he was at like his desk, like just like grading papers and shit. So I think the teacher just walked over to the door and just closed it. It was like one of the craziest things. Love the teacher. He made going to school like actually kind of entertaining, because like he actually legit tried to get kids to laugh. So he would be doing like fart jokes, all that shit. But great dude. But as a teacher, oh god, he was god awful. I remember there was like one day to where like I needed to do like a math problem. I didn't know how to do it, figure it out. So I raised my hand. He walks over, we start going over the math problem, and I'm going through it. And at one point, I don't even remember what the math problem was, but it was like, times this, times that, divide it by this, take away this, add 2, and it should be this. And I think what it was, I remember it wasn't like a direct answer. It was something like, what is, and I think this was the math problem question. It's like, it was something like, what is the structure of this math problem, and like, what is it categorized as? It was something like that. And you had to like do it a certain way, and because of that, you would know like the name of the structure, and you had like a multiple choice. And I always guessed every single time I got that question. I had no fucking idea. And so we went over the math problem, and it was like, well, if you do this and this and this, and then what structure is it? And I was like, I don't fucking know. He literally looks at me, says, "You'll figure it out," and then he fucks off to like some other like student. And it's like, it was at that moment I realized, if you have a large classroom, and it's easier for a teacher to go to like the smarter students that like understand, they just need to tweak something and they would pick it up. It's easier to go to them and focus on them. And then a dumbass like me, you got to spend like all day with like fucking like teachers and shit. So needless to say, I saw the entire spectrum of like good teachers and really, really fucking bad teachers. So anyway, but yeah, I'm basically almost having like flashbacks seeing this kid. If it's okay with you, could I ask you for a favor? What is it? If you run into the boy I was talking to, Shinta-kun, could you tell him something? Thank you. Is that all? Yes. I'm sorry. I'll understand if that's too much to ask. Goodbye. Take care, mister. I think I can manage that. That boy Shinta, he ran off toward the temple. But yeah, that was like something that kind of like happened and took place. I thought he was a good overall teacher, and not gonna lie, there was a couple of times to where I kind of felt like going to school just because like I get to hang out with like freaking Mr. Dean and his fucking shenanigans. They didn't know how to teach me shit, but kind of something. Are you a quest? I swear to God, sometimes it just feels like you just look at something and it's like you're a fucking quest, aren't you? You there, kind samurai. What do you mean? Yes, I'm sorry to bother you, but you haven't sighted a purse anywhere. Dude walks up to us. Oh, it's a quest. I should get out of here. Purse anywhere around here, have you? Mm-hmm. Lost your purse? Indeed. It's rather small, bright green. Ringing any bells? Sorry, no. I imagined as much. I suppose we'll have to do without our dishes for the week. That was all the money you had on you. Unfortunately, darn it. I've always been careless. I nearly reached the green grocers when I realized I didn't have it with me. The family will be ever so down when they learn the news. Oh yeah, I think it's because like there's like right now in the United States we have like a freaking election going on, so I think everyone's trying to like get their 2 cents in of like a bunch of stuff that's going on, and I thought this was some shit. I'm not going to go into like full detail of everything because it's politically driven, but I just thought this was interesting. Allegedly, this was, I think she said she was like a substitute teacher, and she couldn't fathom the idea that you have because like she's in like she's always trying to do like the right thing and follow the rules, etc., etc., but she couldn't fathom this idea. And this is actually, if you really think about it, this is like a major problem, is where, so the school gets a lot of funding, and where does all this money go? You have essentially executives of like school boards and shit to where like the main office is like loaded with a bunch of people that are kind of doing absolute dick, but they get fat fucking paychecks, but yet to the teachers and the students don't see any funding go toward them to where it probably needs to go. Not all of these like executives and stuff that work behind the scenes. And she was saying how ridiculous how like the behind the scenes, like you have like all these different executive positions within the school system that are getting like fat fucking paychecks, but yet the teachers and the students don't get any of it. Because that is a major issue, because if you look at extracurricular activities, they're all non-existent. It's getting to the point to where, depending on the location and what school we're talking about, because it is going to vary, obviously, like, you know, schools down in like a major district, say like New York, say like, you know, LA, I'm sure some places in Texas will be like that as well. So like there's going to be areas to where there's going to be like a large influx of people. So obviously, you know, I would think there'll be like more people like in the school system, both teachers, executives, etc., and students, for those major school districts, but also for the like smaller towns, is going to be a little bit different. So it's going to be like structure. You're going to have like shorter staff, all that stuff. Kind of what I had to put up with for most of my life. It's just short staffed, this and that. And so basically, she was trying to say, like, if you just cut the fat at those executive positions and slim down the people behind the scenes, you could possibly give more money to the teachers, and they could possibly open up like after school activities, extracurricular stuff, because there are sports teams that are struggling to make ends meet, and they have to cut it because they can't fund the teachers for those positions. And it's actually, at least in my area, it feels like it's almost also slapping my coffee table. It feels like, at least in my area, it feels like there's a lot of that, to where any extracurricular activities, whether it be like art or like music, like music classes and stuff, like all of those are just being cut in my area when I went to school. I don't know if things changed over the years, but it's one of those things I think a lot of people probably don't talk about, and that is just what are the odds? What are the odds? So this teacher, she just kind of went to social media and kind of like, hey, I'm within the school system, and it's just, we have all this bloat, and if you cut down, you could possibly use those funds for the teachers, the students, for kids that probably can't afford a backpack, let's say. Like, worst case scenario, if there's like kids that can't afford backpacks, can't afford particular books or what have you, well, that's going to be hard for some students. But if you had like funding, you could possibly like fund kids certain supplies if needed, all that stuff. And it's like, school should be trying to help the kids of tomorrow and what have you. And it's like, I'm just kind of like listening to what she said, and it's like, I feel like she's not wrong. I have like another story, but I'm going to pass on it. Do you lose a lot? Somewhat enough for a week's worth of side dishes, I say. What's especially troubling is my husband won't be getting paid for his current work for quite some time. Not sure how long it will be. That doesn't sound rough. That does sound rough. I sure wouldn't want to go that long without some solid dishes. Don't know. Don't I know it? And it's not going to do our figures any favors eating nothing but meat and rice, if only someone could spare him. Who just hands out vegetables in this day and age? I simply do not know what to do. We have a farm! I finally finished that side quest, so if we go back to that farm, we'll actually be getting 100% profit now. She's definitely in a tight spot. I do grow vegetables back home. So long as you're not looking for a whole field worth of food, I can spare you some. What? Is that so? If you don't mind taking the surplus I grow, I would appreciate any vegetables at all. Thank you so very much. Sorry to be such a bother. Can we give her food now? Yes. Why not? I feel like we have a lot of this, so... This looks fantastic. Fantastic. I'm already imagining all the dishes I can make with this. Thank you so much. I'm going to whip up something fantastic with this. Okay. I'll take it. Awesome. More virtue. Fight me! Evil doers! Oh crap, that guy's got a gun. There we go. But the one story that I was gonna say is, funny thing is, my early high school experience actually was going to, I actually kind of had to balance a job and also, like, go to school. And it was mentally challenging because I had to, like, because basically what would happen is, eventually me and a friend of mine, we, like, took over the entire paper route. Because, at the time, my mom was kind of having, like, some mild health issues, and I thought, well, maybe I should probably take over the route so that way it would be less stressful for her. And so, like, I kind of asked a friend, like, hey, you want to do this? In the beginning, my mom was, like, the driver, and me and my friend, we would deliver the newspapers, but eventually over time, me and my friend, we just kind of, like, took it over entirely. And one of the things that kind of, to this day, I still remember this. What happened is, we were delivering newspapers, and I remember the front page, it was like a free newspaper that we would deliver. And in the front page, it actually had, like, articles to, like, the main newspaper that you had to, like, purchase. And I remember me and my friend, we were delivering newspapers, and I remember I was driving at the time. I, like, just got my driver's license. I may have actually just been fresh out of high school, actually, at the time. And I remember I was driving, and my friend just flipped out, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And it was like, dude, I'm just fucking pissed. And I swear to God, like, it is like, it's one of those moments to where it's like, you can't make this shit up. Because in that article, in that side article to where it gives the, like, gist of, like, stuff of main topics going on the main newspaper, I think in this order it actually read, like, what was it? It was something like town hall politicians increase their paychecks by, I think it was something like 10% or something like that. And then right below it, it literally said, schools are cutting, like, extracurricular activities to make ends meet. And it was like, what the fuck? And me and my friend had the exact same idea. It's like, if you have, like, certain politicians that are making more money, you cut down or deduct those fat paychecks and give it to, like, the school system. It seems logical to us, but unfortunately we're putting way too much logic into something that is so broken. It just should not exist. And I remember reading that, and I was just, like, just being fucking furious. It was so infuriating. That's a boy I saw arguing with his friend Miho earlier. Shinta. She asked me to deliver a message to him. All the more reasons why I just hate all politicians. So it feels like with this election, for me, it's like it stays the course. I just hate everybody. The only difference is on an occasion I could put down my sword and shield and have like, you know, a regular conversation. But it's definitely something that if people just didn't have so much politics up their ass, I would be more than welcome to like talk about politics. But because everyone else is like, it feels like you say the one wrong thing and it's like instantly it's just, it wasn't worth. It wasn't worth. So best thing to do is just avoid it at all cost. I see wrongs on both sides, and yeah. Anyway, I digress. Why do you have to go? Why? I wonder if he's at the temple to actually, like, pray that, like, maybe something would happen and she has to stay. Why'd I yell at you like that? Hey. Huh? Do you need something, mister? Actually, I have a message for you. It's from Miho. Miho-chan. What did she say? Thank you. Huh? That's it? I'm guessing he wanted more. Honestly, that is like legit bullcrap that I am like fucking hearing. I am actually hearing people and individuals saying like I'm cutting off like family ties because they voted for X, and I'm like, you cannot be fucking serious. You are actually gonna go that far to where, like you can have a brother, right? And it's like because they voted for whoever, you're cutting off ties to them. It's like I don't know how those people get through life. It is wickedly bizarre. I guess for me and like the friends and family that I know and talk to, like we could probably have like a bunch of differences, but we don't take it personal. By the end of the day, we're family. That is much more valuable than anything else. So we could agree to disagree on politics, but by the end of the day, like, hey, we still on for that picnic on Friday, you know? like this is kind of like how my friends and family are. But to other people, it's like it's like it's like Roman Reigns in like 2018 Heat. You know what I mean? It's like, get this guy off the screen. I want nothing to do with him. So it's just I just seriously do not get that logic at all. I could understand being incredibly frustrated with a politician or another. That part I get, but going to the point to where you would cut off ties of like actual blood family, like you won't talk to your fucking parents, like Jesus Christ, calm the fuck down. Honestly, that really is a good point. Like, just talking in general is just like a lost art, absolutely. Best thing you could do is talk to other people that are non-political, which is what I try my best to do. Because, like, a good example is, like, I came very close to, like, freaking... I just had to bring up the Roman Reigns scene. I just had to. But yeah, like, because like a good example is like, I really did want to talk about like Concord and like how bad that was. There's a dozen different games in the gaming spectrum to where it's like, you know, industry and what have you. It's just, there's just something going on. I feel like it needs to be a conversation that needs to be addressed, but also at the same time, I know there's like a lot of politics in it, and I would rather not. So I want to have the conversation because I feel like it needs to be addressed, but I don't really want to have, because like if you open Pandora's box, it just, all of a sudden, it's like, oh, look at this streamer who thinks he knows all, done all. He he's the messiah of gaming, and it's like, no, I'm just trying to have an open conversation about something that it's one of my fucking hobbies, and I want it to survive, which is why I want to have it to appeal to as much people as humanly possible, because there are both men and women that want to probably play video games and be entertained and escape reality. We all have our own hells in world. So why can't I escape my hell? And why do I have to put up with this trash games, you know? I want to have that conversation, but I know I'm just going to end up having to talk about politics. And in the end, it's like, you know what? Let the gaming industry fall apart before my eyes, but off stream, I'm just going to play the smallest violin as it burns. By the end of the day, that's just basically what I'm doing. So I'm just going to take in all the information and just say, yeah, I could have told you that a long time ago, but, you know, you didn't want to have, you wanted to have your closed conversation in your own bubble, and I was outside said bubble, and, you know, I could give you the warning signs, but I feel like I use this quote all too often. I could lead a jackass to water, but I can't teach him to drink. And by the end of the day, that just speaks volumes to what feels like so many fucking people. We could have this conversation, and we could iron out the issues now, but instead, let's just stick to our bubbles, and let's just, within our angry domes, we complain. That's all she said to me. But why would she be thanking me? We just fought. My brother in Christ, we did not see swords and shields in that fight, haven't we? I haven't done anything worth being thanked for. And honestly, that's actually something that is also very true. Like, yes, the Western gaming companies are all falling apart, but funny thing about the Chinese and Japanese markets, they focus on their audience, and they don't deviate away from it that much, and they kind of stay the course. And wouldn't you know, it's actually doing gangbusters to some degree, depending on what company and etc., yada yada yada. So yeah, the eastern part of the world is doing perfectly fine. But the Western's just falling apart. It's like, Jesus Christ. And it's moments like this is the reason why we need to have multiple different languages. So that way, as long as there's a language that is hard to speak, some people are just going to avoid it like the plague because of bias. And that is where I come in. And it's like, you know, as long as your game is good, I'm going to try it, give it a shot. So... which, by the way, yesterday's stream, I was almost in tears. Well, almost in tears. I was in tears because of like what I saw. I was captivated at what I was doing yesterday. Like that ending. I would say go out of your way and watch the rest of like yesterday's stream. I have half a mind of just pulling it up and just like showing it off because, dear God, I thought that was so good yesterday. It was really good. If anyone saw the reveal to who the killer was for Danganronpa, like it was a fuck. Oh dear God, fucking Bronino shows up. So Now I need to ask, Bronino, did you check? Please tell me you checked out the stream yesterday. You checked out the ending. Please tell me, because there is a lot that went down yesterday. But in terms of how I'm doing, I am going to be editing a video after the stream today because I'm just going to do like a quick video on. I will before I sleep today. I could fire it up now if you want. Like, I don't fucking care. I'll probably have to, like, finish out, like, whatever this quest is, but I could do it right now. But, yeah. there's a lot that went down. A lot. So, first I want to watch this stream. It's all good. But yeah, after the stream today, I'm going to be editing a video because it's only because I do a lot of like the whatchamacallit, because I play a lot of the Yakuza games, I decided I'm probably going to talk about at least the the TV show. I'm just gonna like throw my 2 cents into what I thought about the first 3 episodes. I'm still debating. I think I'm not gonna do like a full-fledged review, but it's gonna be one of those things to where if people think they want to hear my take on it, I'm all for it. But let's just say it's not high on my to-do list. Yeah, if you want. Oh no. Speaking of editing, did the Last Judgment stream get copyright struck? Yes, it did. And it should already be up on both my Patreon and YouTube. It's like fully edited. It should be like I think I named it stream colon. It's all on YouTube. Stream colon whatchamacallit. Music stream and judgment, and then I think I put in like the title for there was like an early Iron Maiden musician that passed away, so it is what it is. You're back? Alright. I guess we're gonna go ahead and check out the stream from yesterday. I guess we're just going to go ahead and just check out the stream for yesterday. Because, dear God, it was worth. Needless to say, I'm kind of, for those that don't know, I'm kind of, Ronino's a paid sub around here, so it was his birthday. He wanted me to play a game. I obliged with playing Danganronpa, and we had a lot of fun. So, and continuing to have fun. Danganronpa is a damn good game. I fucking love it. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and replay. I kind of forget where you ditched, but then again, it kind of don't matter because like we could just like fast forward to essentially the reveal. So. So yeah, give me a second. I'll get this going. So yeah, if you guys don't want to spoilers and what have you, I actually forget how long this is. So my apologies for like I don't know how long all of this is. There's a chance that Yakuza series gets better as more episodes. That's what I'm kind of hoping for everything. And I do, and even if I didn't mention it in the by the way, there's the music stream. So yeah, if you're wondering where's the music stream that got copyright struck, yeah, there it is. So yeah, it should all be up. But enough of that. I thought I clicked on. There we go. But yeah, let's check out the stream from yesterday. I don't know when the reveal takes place. Dude, I was crying when this happened. I was fucking crying when this happened. So I want to get it to where everything is. The Yakuza series tells the story from the game, or is it like a... Oh, it's a whole new story. The TV series is a whole new story. But what I hate about it is they completely changed some characters that they were a major plot point as to why I love them so much. And that's what I hate about it. It's like, how fucking dare you? I could give one example, and I'm going to bring it up in the video that I'm going to be editing and all that stuff. There's a character by the name of Yumi. For the sake of spoilers and everything else, I'm going to focus on the start of Yumi's character. She's a feminine woman who is just a fucking sweetheart. She's just an absolute awesome female character. I feel like today a character like that is just kind of lost. I feel like she's somewhat relatable, and she's just an all-around awesome character. The opening scene to the actual TV series, so like, she's a sweetheart. She's just like an everyday normal human being who just wants to hang out with friends and swap stories and have a good time. Well, to the TV series, Kiryu, Nishiki, and fucking goddamn Yumi are all doing a heist. And I'm like, this is not what Yumi does. Like she ain't doing this. This is not her character. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So, going back to, again, without going into spoilers, the character of Yumi has a full story arc. I can't get excited for that story arc that takes place in the game. And it's an amazing story arc. And it's one of those things to where right when you see it, it's like, holy shit, I had no fucking idea. So... Oh god, you didn't know that Yumi was doing a heist with Kiryu and Nishiki? Yeah. It's literally like the very first episode, and it's like close to like the very first scene. So like that legit just fucking happened, and it's like, how can you take my perfectly good Yumi and make her into fucking Yakuza? So needless to say, I think they want to try and give her girl boss status, and it's like, how fucking dare you? And so, again, without going into details, one of the reasons why I fucking love Yakuza 1 is because of the relationship that Yumi has with Haruka. Yumi has a sister now, and apparently that relationship is cut off, so now we have Yumi's sister and Haruka are now the two. And it's like, what the fuck am I fucking witnessing? This is the why it's like a 2 out of 10 series. Like, fuck this. So, yeah. I just explained Haruka, so... I'm just fucking infuriated, because, like, Haruka and Yumi were, like, 2 reasons why I fell in love with Yakuza 1. I can't get any excited about it now, because, like, it's just utter dog shit. So, that's why, as a fan, it's utter garbage, and I want nothing to do with it. But here's the thing: if it was a brand new IP, I would probably be praising it, maybe. But because it's just utter garbage, I just want nothing to do with it. Hand over fist, play the game, because the live action is just utter garbage. Only people that know the anime like it. I feel ya. I feel ya. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find when the reveal takes place. Fuck. Okay. I think we're coming up on the I think we're coming up on the reveal here. Unfortunately, I have no idea when the actual thing takes place. By the way, I'm going to turn off my camera so that way I don't have to, like, mess around, like, put my camera here, put my camera over there. Okay. I want to find the exact moment to where the reveal takes place. Oh, God. Yep, here it is. So, yeah, this is it.
One possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally...
Yeah.
the
So I'm
killer's
going to be
identity
chilling,
will
but,
reveal itself.
yeah, we all here.
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
That's right, I should already know. They should have already known. Also, Branino, give me a solid guess on who you think it is. Who the killer is. And I believe even Streamlive even brings it up. Now, I already know the answer to this. Ooh, Chiaki, really? But final answer? I'm sure that... So... I'm gonna give him a chance to... He's probably gonna... So, like, right here in the video, I actually said, I wonder if Brandino is gonna take a guess on who the killer is. All right. Watch this. You think it's Chiaki? Think it's Chiaki. Interesting. Once we go back to... I actually was going to say Hajime. So, starting right now, once I lock onto the individual, here it is. I'm going to pick the actual individual. So, starting... God damn it! That was one of the big reveals that takes place! Dude, when that happened, that was, like, so fucking emotional for me. But I digress. Right now, I'm going to pick the actual individual. So, if Branino wants to pause and guess, then, yeah. It's Mikon.
You're the only one! Mikon, you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikon have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? If you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue. and showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No. In fact, it would be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
What? Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game!
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loopy Buki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope wouldn't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Huh? More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nakito's words contain a decisive clue. Is that really true? Da-da-da-da-da-da. We'll speed through this.
Ibuki
So
didn't die from hanging.
Yeah.
Hang.
Did we, Monokuma regulation?
Let's maybe try the.
Strangle.
I think at one point I
So that's what
actually.
happened. We've been falling
mind.
for the killer's lie this whole time.
There's something I wanted to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hung by this rope, right? She had no external injuries, so... Why did I think that said internal? She had no other external injuries. This is supposed to be somebody that knows how to do an autopsy, and why would she say that there's no other external injuries? So there's no doubt she died from hanging. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? 'Cause she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say? Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done!
Hey, Mikan!
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Not fair! Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away! What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Huh?
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair. Hey, Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait! Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer! That video... I never filmed that video! It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Could it be? Was this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
I need to make up my mind. I'm the only one who has to do it. I'm the only one who's going to finish this. Don't worry, we'll speed through.
Else.
I think I had to look this one up. But somewhere in here, I felt very, very bad for Mikan. But, yeah. When she started to snap and turn, like, dear God, that was cinema, dude. I gotta.
Who could have filmed?
I am.
Is that real?
And I think I screw up here a little bit.
Ibu?
Just from...
There we go.
I'll shoot through that.
I wouldn't have guessed it. I could have swore I had to shoot.
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh? 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 I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it.
I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
And we are going to be doing some more skipping. I will say, we should be coming near the end here.
It's impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we are not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Oh, god damn it.
You still haven't
Get
forgiven
me over here.
me!
And then after
with
the
prize
execution
bonus?
and everything, we still have to do the,
Forgiven me?
we still have to do the, there's another reveal after this.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Mikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left. Please, just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
We'll skip this.
That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time. When in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Mikan, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time. Schedule voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go! Well now.
Though it may be obvious at this point.
Correct.
You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. The true identity of the horrifying Blackened who killed the 2 girls was Mikan Sumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them?
Hey!
Don't just laugh, say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is like Pecco. She's actually gone mental.
Well, that's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She no longer is the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Sumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey,
Based on my prediction, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for the case.
What?
Mikan too? You say...
I
know, because I was looking at Mikan for a long time. She was the one taking care of me, after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was a full of despair. A despair so devoted of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
What?
Hajime. Has something crossed your mind? My body's heavy. Not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right, Mikan felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
Because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps?
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair. That's the reason why she still laughed in such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
Which means Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair
Isn't
disease.
that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called Ultimate Despair. Ultimate Despair? That's the reason why I can't forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of the sake of hope.
Impossible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh? Huh?
What are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they would be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence.
They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
I understood that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all of this, truly,
It's love.
what love is all about.
Hey,
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand. Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are truly the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking through that. Looking through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me,
how amazing.
it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love. Only love.
Could it be?
Agito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
this is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair, you were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember. Apparently that's what a symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease. But if this means she remembered something and ended up like this...
Such despair.
Are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this from before you even came to this island? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. The person that I am today is because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see. Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence, and it was also my beloved who created that me, the me that everyone can't forgive, but my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. This is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered. There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are now is the real Mikan. You still doubt me. Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's all about the World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know? Not know. I just remembered, that's all. You knew it all along how that horrifying organization as World Ender is also the organization known as Future Foundation. Future Foundation. Future. That's right. That symbol on that ancient ruins door, that's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey,
Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they are trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This is a comic book, you know. As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monami? Huh?
you...
I knew it. Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
I am Monokuma. My existence is entirely my own.
Hey,
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, I know... If you... Why am I screwing this up? Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding amongst us. Of course I know that. Let's see, the Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is...
Oh?
Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not.
Hell no. You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be impatient. Probably when the countdown ends. Countdown? You even know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan, is this really you? I wouldn't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. You were like this all along? Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past. The past? That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that a friend?
Oh?
You guys consider that thing a friend? That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accept my past self, but not my present self. That's...
Well...
Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are...
Do you understand?
Like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in the building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school lives.
Hey!
It was all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. Why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace?
Oh?
Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time. Damn it, why? Why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Ultimate Nurse Mikan Sumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
We'll see the execution, and then we'll see one last and final reveal, and then we'll go back to Ishin. There's one big reveal after this. Unfortunately, we do not know her beloved. She never specifies. Alright. We gotta skip forward. I thought there was more to it. So, now the big reveal. So, apparently Monokuma comes to us and says, hey, do you want to know the whereabouts and what's going on with Nekamaru? Yes, we do. Absolutely. Well, apparently he's waiting for us at the beach. So now everyone gets excited and wants to head over to the beach. I'm fast forwarding right now. When did I take drugs? That can be the vibe of what happens when, yeah, you see some of the executions that take place. Could it be? Did we get false information from...
Y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice. With high hopes in our hearts, we turn toward the direction of the voice. And then we saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting!
So I should point out, Nekamaru was a guy that he was normal everyday student, normal individual, although he was like big and muscular and like, dude was built like a professional wrestler. I'm just pointing this out for anybody new to the stream. So like just a regular individual, nothing special other than just being like a big brute. Well, he had a big accident that took place, and he tried to save someone's life, and he was hospitalized. So this is the first time we're seeing him since he almost died, essentially. Well, this is the thing. So, anyway, I was just pointing that out for newcomers.
Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing! The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
And it more or less ends. So that is basically the big reveal. So we have Nekomaru back, but we also kind of don't, I guess. So yeah, he was once a human being, and he is now a robot. It appears. So I wanted to do all of that. Anyway, so we're going to be going back to Ishin now. So, yeah, and basically all of that, I thought that was, I thought all of that was very entertaining, just simply because it does call into question, like, where was Mikan in all of this mentally? Because apparently she had the despair disease, but she was able to remember everything that took place. And it's like, how much of, like, the Mikan that she re-remembered herself, like, how much of that was, like, truly her? That it calls into question a lot of different things. But yeah, so that's everything that just kind of happened. I thought it was interesting. And it was kind of hard getting through that particular class trial because, like, freaking, because you're so used to seeing Mikan being, like, so sad and like very, very shy and everything, and it's like, to think she was the killer, it becomes, but to see that turn from, like, you know, being so apologetic and then all of a sudden just being, like, just pure evil, it's one of those things to where I thought all of that was done beautifully. It just adds a whole new wrinkle. It does also call into question, like, who is this particular, like, who is this beloved that we're hearing so much about? It's like, there's just a lot of questions. Unfortunately, I don't think we ever get the answers. That's what makes it even more, I don't know. It's a thing. Oh, wait, I think I muted the game. Hold on. There we go. So we should have audio now. Right? Yay, we have audio. But yeah, I thought all of that was really good. So yeah, we'll be checking that out come Saturday. I don't understand. Were you and Miho close to one another? Yeah. Our houses are right next to each other. Normally, boys and girls your age have a hard time becoming friends. I'm feeling sleepy. It's all good, man. I know time zones and all, so it's all good. But yeah, that's just everything that you missed. Thank you for showing me the VOD. It's all good, man. It's what I'm trying to do. So I know you're interested in the playthrough, so I just want to make sure, like, you're all caught up in everything. So yeah. There aren't many girls in our neighborhood, though. Miho-chan didn't really have anybody else to get close to. I remember she always looked so lonely. So one day I asked her if she wanted to play with me. I see. For a while, Miho-chan wouldn't even say anything back to me. But I just kept talking day after day until she started talking too, and then we were friends. Good going. Miho-chan is really fun to talk to. Laugh together every day. She's stubborn sometimes, but she's really kind too. Sometimes to other boys who would make fun of me for spending time with her, but I never cared. Miho is my best friend, and she's moving away, and she didn't even tell me until now. Maybe I was dumb for thinking she cared about me. I think that's not the case. Yeah, if you're heading out, appreciate you hanging out with me, Branino. See you next time. Oh, Vish, you also gotta go? It's all good. Time zones, my guys. Time zones. Yeah. It's all good. I'm probably gonna be finishing up, not too long. I got a lot of editing, so I kind of want to, like, end the stream and just knock that out of the park, so that way the video would be up on Monday. But yeah, if you guys are heading out, it's all good. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Love you all. Hopefully I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Maybe I was dumb of thinking she cared about me. Maybe she never wanted to be my friend in the first place. Do you really believe that? Huh? I think I know why Miho wanted me to give you that message, and I think you do too. She meant when she said thank you. What? Miho-chan meant... Thank you for caring about her. Don't you think she must realize how thoughtful you've been? Thoughtful? You were more concerned for her feelings than you were for others saw you. You stuck it out and really got to know her. I think Miho is grateful for that, don't you? So that's how she feels? Shinta seems to understand. I think I was able to communicate Miho's message clearly. That's why she probably couldn't tell you about the move until today. Try to see it from her view. Why would she keep something like that from you? Why did Miho-chan wait to tell me? Well, to me, I think it's more of a case of, and this is just my 2 cents, I think it had more to do with she didn't want him to, like, worry about the move and make it a big deal. But more or less, like, yeah, it's important to her. I think. Maybe she couldn't tell you because that's how important you are to her. Huh? She knew you only had so much time left together. She maybe didn't want anything to ruin that. Miho wanted to keep laughing with you until the very end. That's why she waited so long? That's what I think, so... I feel like we actually needed to, like, have this conversation with her. So then, are you okay with how you said goodbye to each other? No, I'm not. Mister, I have to see Miho-chan one more time. I have to tell her I'm sorry. I'm going to smile and tell her to be happy. That's how I wanted to say goodbye. Good luck. Thank you, mister. Dude, I just want to fucking cry. Like, I'm just thinking back to, like, how many times, like, I wanted to say goodbye to, like, so many friends, and, like, we didn't have Facebook, so there was, like, yeah, if I kept in contact with all those people, I'd probably have, like, up to, like, 50 different people that knew me. But tough love, hardships, move on. Miho's house was in Kiwaramachi. I could see how it goes for them. I wonder if they're just going to be on separate ends of town, and it's like their parents don't want them to run off too far. I want to see the end of this storyline, dude. Was it like Kiramachi? Why can I not find this town? So it's somewhere in this area. So it's just north of where we live. That ain't her, is it? What this? Miho's father, come on. Miho, it's time to go. Just a little longer, Papa. You said goodbye to your friend already, didn't you? The carriers have to have a schedule to keep. It's rude to make them wait. Okay. Dude, I'll try and find a way to, like, pay extra. Goddamn. Shinta isn't here. Stop. Don't leave yet. This poor kid. Darn it, please. We gotta stop these guys. Didn't make it. I'll never get to say goodbye.
Oi.
I just want to fucking cry so bad. Shinta. Mister, I was late. You made an attempt, dude. I think that's all that matters. I think my ankle's sprained. I can't run anymore. Don't worry. I'll stop the carriers. Mister, thank you. I just hope the kid's fine.
Oi, Tori!
Is that you? Miho, there's someone who still needs to talk to you. Huh? I almost kind of wish that we grabbed the kid by his belt and just like he wants to talk to you. And the kid's like all hunched over. Hey, I just wanted to say goodbye. Miho-chan. Shinta-kun. He came back. Yeah. Miho-chan, I'm sorry. Huh? Must have been so hard for you to tell me you were going away. I was being selfish. and I never should have run off like that. I'm sorry for what I said to you. Shinta-kun, I'm sorry. I knew I had to tell you we're moving, but I couldn't. I felt like once I said it, I'll never see you again. Yeah, Chan? Please don't cry. Damn it, we're all crying! I'm gonna cry too. I decided I would say goodbye with a smile. I know I cry real easy. I want to. I want to grow up and be strong so you never have to worry about me. Shinta-kun? I will kick that father in the nuts if he's gonna ruin this moment. We have to get going. Okay. I'm sorry, Shinta-kun, I can't make them wait anymore. It's okay. I'm so happy to see me one more time. I promise I'll write you letters. Me too. I'll write you letters all the time for the rest of my life until I'm an old man. Okay then. I will, thank you. Mister, I'd like you to have this. I feel like you should be giving something to the guy, you know what I mean? And the guy should be also saying something, should be giving something to her. Shinta-kun, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, kick that father nuts at the characters. Nihil-chan? Hmm? Thank you, too. Well done. Just make sure she didn't see that. Or hear it. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna go on for too much longer. Right, that's not a quest line. I feel like there's one quest line that I haven't done in so long. And I'm sure she's still there. I should probably do it before it's, like, forked or something. Fine, I'll fight you. Give him one of these. By the way, how much money? Oh god, yeah, we actually have a lot of money. Yeah, we're good on money. We got all the funds in the entire goddamn world. Can we go in here? What is this? Wait, is this the chicken? Yeah, this is the chicken race. Yeah, we'll pass. Yeah, that's the chicken race. I kind of forgot about that. Block, bagok. Yeah, don't go in there because that's where all the cheaters are freaking living. Oh. This is a red light district. Yeah, needless to say, they have literal red lights. That's how you tell. I guess I'd never put 2 and 2 together. Gotta get that wellness check. Alright. What the hell is this place? I passed by here like dozens of times and I never checked. Got a couple of guys rocking shamisen. Let's go. This place is interesting. It has my attention. Welcome, welcome. First time? I can give you the lowdown. I don't think they said that back then, but sounds good. It does seem like a pretty unique bar. This is the place where anyone who can carry tunes, welcome to try. We call it the Singing Bar. The Singing Bar, huh? That's right. It's finally something for us common folk to enjoy now, not just the high-end society types. And singing feels good. Even just hearing others sing, you can come away nice and fresh. It's a lot of fun too. I'm actually gonna probably really love this place. Honestly, I just want to hear these guys just play for a second. We want as many folks as possible to get that feeling for themselves. And who knows, maybe it will catch on. I see. Anyone can sing here. Yeah, if you are here with a friend, they can join on stage and back you up. You know, clap, cheer for you, mix it up. A little extra fun. Don't worry if you are alone, though. Our staff can back you up, too. Oh yeah, seems like it might be tough, but I guess I won't know until I try it myself. We're actually gonna do this? That's exactly what I tell the first-timers. If you ever feel inclined to give it a shot, we'll be waiting for you. Sounds good. Name's Saito, by the way. Nice to meet you, Saito. Looking forward to hearing you sometime. So, do we go to this guy to... Yes, invite Haruka! Don't know if I want to sing by myself. Maybe I'll invite Haruka. Mind if I call someone over real quick? Yes, of course. Haruka, get in here. Show everyone what you got. You made it! How about it? Feel like singing? Really? Oh, yeah. Sounds fun. I want to sing this song. Bring it. I don't care how bad I'm gonna suck at this. We get to sing with Haruka. When singing on stage, press buttons as pushes away. Okay. Sing. Okay, so this is karaoke. I guess we'll go with casual. Well deserved, Haruka. That was the greatest. That was the greatest. I don't even care. Sufficient singer. Did I do alright? That was really good, Haruka. Thanks. How about your turn? I want to hear you sing. Sure, we have to. Cheer me on, Haruka. Damn it, where is she? That's right, I'm a farmer. I think the crowd loved it too. Let's sing again sometime. Sure, sounds good. I still have some chores to take care of back home, so I'm heading out. Thanks. Yada yada yada. As much as I want to continue this, I think I am going to call it for today. I really been trying my best to kind of like take it easy now that I'm doing like a bunch of like editing now. So, I got some editing I'm gonna do off stream, and hopefully I'll get that video up for tomorrow morning. See how it goes. But yeah, and I could also use some food. I'm actually kind of hungry right now. Damn it! I didn't. I should hunt down Haruka every time I show up to my farm. Oh yeah, we got a full freaking crop. Shit. Yeah, I should be harvesting all. What the hell? We'll just do this until we can't. We're only really able to deliver, like, one thing. But hey, free profit. Really, that's it. Okay. So, we just need tomatoes. Over here, that's all we need. We just need tomatoes. And what is the crop that we need here? Well, actually, what is the dishes that we need to make, actually? Because we need tomato, but we need power soup. Okay, so apparently, what do we need for power soup? And we can't come up with crawfish. Okay. So, I guess just load up on freaking tomatoes. Only because they grow so quick. So there's something like potatoes or something. Hell's potatoes? I know it's here. It's just like my dumb brain. Potatoes. There it is. Crap. Actually, you know what? Can we do that? And then we do, yes. And then we do, like, turnips? I think that could work. Damn. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. I'm happy. Haruka. Haruka. Are you happy? Why are you walking? I'm supposed to be your father, for crying out. You know what? Screw this. All right. Any abilities that we got? Okay, they're all training orbs. So it's whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I got stuff I gotta do, so yeah. Yeah, I got stuff I gotta do, so I'm gonna be busy. I wanted to take it easy this week, so. But hey, I went like what, 7.5 hours I think yesterday, so I deserve a break. Damn it! I also meant to. I was gonna double check and make sure that the thing's saved. Actually, hold on a second. I want to make sure that's saved. And then I'll call it for today. But yeah, pretty much, next stream will be on Wednesday. We'll be doing, essentially, Judgment, so should be awesome. And pretty much, I'm gonna, either today or tomorrow, I'm gonna be editing the Yakuza video, and hopefully I'll get that out soon for you guys. The Yakuza TV show video. And yeah, it's whatever. Alright, yeah. It did save, so I'm happy. So yeah, I think I'm not even gonna play an outro here. I'm just gonna go ahead and just end the stream, I think. So yeah, I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and really I kind of have nothing. That's pretty much all I just wanted to say. So again, either today or tomorrow, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna be working on the video, and hopefully, definitely by Tuesday, I'm gonna try and get it up tomorrow. But chances are it's probably not going to be until... There is a small possibility it ain't going to be up until Tuesday. I'll let you guys know when the next group of videos come out. I forget if it was Wednesday or Thursday that the videos came out for the Yakuza stuff. Okay, it was Thursday. It was Thursday. Yeah, because I think it was the 24th is when it came out. So, and I believe it was Friday is when it's probably gonna happen again, because that's basically what happened. Is I think I was on Twitter and I was like, oh, I wonder if anything's going on, and I happened to look over and it's like, oh yeah, the TV show release. And I was like, oh, that's a thing. Okay. So looked it up, saw it, and it's like, okay, all right. I feel like I didn't need to see it, but here we are. So it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on that video. It's gonna be a quick video. I mean, honestly, I could probably just do the entire thing like right now, but yeah, I'm gonna get the video up on hopefully tomorrow, but definitely Tuesday. So I'm gonna try and work on that tonight, and yeah, just kind of go from there. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Born to lose, live to win. I'm not going to even play an outro here. And yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully on Wednesday for some Judgment. Should be awesome. Anyway, love you all. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Later.